It's time for the next edition of Dating Tips and Tricks, how to highlight and showcase your personality and maybe have a few more matches with your dating profiles. Let's get into some of these. So before I show you Skinny, let's talk about his profile. He's 35, he's located in Ottawa, and he's 6'3". What he's looking for a cute blue-eyed cuddle buddy. So that right there scratches a few of y'all off. Must be active to some extent, not looking for lazy bees who drink all week and then get plastered on the weekend. So that is going to X quite a few of you guys out. And let's look at who you might be missing out on. This is Skinny. Just take all that in. For you ladies who are not blue eyed, I feel for you because you do not get to enjoy all of this. I'm sorry. Another angle, he's showing you that he is handy with the tools. Look at that. When Boss Man drops new merch, you get a smile from Skinny. So let's come back to his profile. Showing all of his goodies might suggest that he is kind of loose, kind of reckless with all of his goodies. So I would suggest putting on some clothes, showing your face on your very first picture, maybe even wearing some shoes. I would also suggest not calling women bees in the profile. I just don't, for me, that would be a repellent. Even if I didn't, even if I did have blue eyes, I would still probably be repelled by the fact that he uses the B word. And I'm not seeing much about him. What does he like to do other than to show all of his goodies off on profile pictures? I don't know. I'm not gathering it, but you guys can go ahead and weigh in on Skinny, who's 35. Okay, so before I show you guys a picture of Lawrence, we have got to talk about his profile. Now, I took this screenshot from Facebook, and whoever I took this screenshot from met the exact preferences from Lawrence, who typed that he was 26. Okay, he says he's looking for something different than me. I love gothic, professional, country, vanilla, Spanish, not into weave, our ghetto women at all, and I would never put this good quality D into a woman who sells herself. So hoes, don't even try. Now, to the real woman, I'm not 23, of course, but I have to figure out how to put my real birthday on Facebook. He's in Lakeland, Florida, y'all, and he's 5'10". This I present to you Lawrence, who is in a bathtub, looking all like he's looking, just looking. Look how he's looking at that camera in his bubble bath. Woo! So, ladies, I'm sorry to the ghetto woman, and I'm sorry to the other women that don't fit the gothic professional country vanilla Spanish and not into weave. I'm sorry for all of the women that don't fit those criteria because look at how he's looking at y'all. I don't know how old he is because he can't put his real birthday on Facebook. He can't figure that out. But this is Lawrence looking how he looked. A couple more pictures. This is what they gave on the screenshots. So they kind of cut off the top of the first one, but you can see all of that selfiness coming through in that second picture. Just looking approachable and like someone that you really want to get to know. I would say for this, he should learn how to use proper grammar. He's not telling much about himself. He is literally throwing everything, like his preferences are all over the board. And I guess that is to cast a wide net with the exceptions of, our ghetto woman at all. He is not going for ghetto women. So, and a woman who sells herself despite the fact that he is talking about his good quality D on a dating profile. He seems a little double standardish, but he can work on that with Grammarly and AI or something. And I don't know what it is about these selfies and why he has this of the Patriots, but whatever. Maybe that's the only thing that he's letting us know is that he does not know how to put a birthday on there and he's into football. Anyways, you guys go ahead and weigh in on this one. Then we got Terrence, who's 38. Let's look at his profile and read it. Cool, laid back, like to have fun. If you're evil or think just because a guy speaks to you, he wants you, kick rocks. No, I'm not spoiling you on a first day. I'll be a gentleman, but I'm not your daddy. And no, I'm not paying for your cat or time. Keep both of them. Look, if you're 300 pounds, women, there are no problem. But with that, don't act like Beyonce, like be serious. LOL, y'all women are a trip. Okay, so that was what Terrence says. He is 5'11". He's out of Georgia, Stockbridge, Georgia. He is a heavy truck driver and he smokes occasionally. Let's see what Terrence looks like. So there's Terrence. We're going to come back to his profile in a moment, but let me show you one more picture of Terrence. The top pic got cut off a little bit, but here is a fuller picture of what Terrence, who's 38, looks like. And he does have a motorcycle. He is also showing off all his goodies. He has some dainty chains. And yeah, so this is Terrence. Now let's go back to his profile. So just in case you didn't gather what Terrence was looking for or a little bit more about him, let's go over it again. Cool, laid back, like to have fun. If you're evil or think just because a guy speaks to you, kick rocks. No, I'm not spoiling you on a first day. I'll be a gentleman, but not your daddy. And no, I'm not paying for your cat or time. Keep both of them. If you're 300 pounds, women, there's no problem with that. But don't act like Beyonce, like be serious. LOL, y'all women are a trip. So he does not like punctuation. And so many of these people should have been left behind. So my first suggestion would be to get hooked on phonics or an online teaching tool, and maybe he can use that as he's driving, and it will help him learn how to put some sentences together. Obviously, he's not spoiling you because he's not your daddy. So if you are looking for, someone to treat you well and maybe take you out on a date or a good date at that, don't look to Terrence because he's not really looking for all of that. He's looking for friendship. He's looking to chat. He's looking for something casual. So if you're looking for that, despite the fact that he would probably be texting you without punctuation, then go for it. But you ladies can go ahead and weigh in. And, just stop being delusional and stop acting like you look like Beyonce, especially if you're 300 pounds, because a good quality like Terrence with his dainty chains will not be checking for you because you a little delusional. But anyways, ladies, go ahead. Let me know what you think about this. Which profile stood out to you the most? And what would you say? Where would you pull out your red pens and help them? Go ahead, like, comment, share.